Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin's enormous dumb money divergence. And the last time Bitcoin did this, price went from $100 to $70,000. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at the huge dumb money, smart money divergence going on right now. Plus, the one thing that the last time Bitcoin did it, price went from $100 to $70,000, and it just did it again. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love, where we share all of the best charts in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Push the like button. And today, Extreme Fear 20. You can see we've been in Extreme Fear for today, yesterday, last week, last month. It's just extreme fear across the boards. The overall market's down 1% today. Bitcoin at 19,322, Ethereum at 13.29, BNB at 282, XRP 47 cents, Cardano 43 cents, Solana $33, and Dogecoin 6 cents. And Bitcoin maintaining above this green line, the 280 weekly moving average. We can see there is this trend line it's been following for the past couple weeks, coming right now up to the intersection of that trend line and previous all-time high, $20,000. We'll have to see over the next week or so what happens, because the intersection is on October 7th. Now, historically, October is a good month for Bitcoin, but we'll kind of have to see what happens this month. If we take a look, this is one guy I love following on Twitter, Game of Trades. He has some amazing charts. Now, they're not always all completely Bitcoin, but it gives you an idea of what's going on across the markets. And he says, big divergence in smart and dumb money confidence. Smart money is loading up. Dumb money is sitting out. Which one's going to be right? You can see this huge divergence. So dumb money selling, smart money buying. Well, who do you think is going to be right this time? Dumb money? I don't exactly know. As a matter of fact, dumb money, panicking traders are buying puts at record levels. That means they're all betting on the price to go down. This has never happened. This is a record high in the put-call ratio. That's the number of people buying puts to the number of people buying calls. Record high. Do you think the market is going to reward all these people? Generally not. The market likes to disappoint the most people possible. If we take a look right now, bears outnumbered bulls by 43% in last week's Bearish Sentiment survey. With data going back to 1987, the only other times we've seen sentiment this bearish was October 1990, minus 20% bear market that bottomed in October 1990 with a recession in 1990 and 1991, or March 2009, the week of the lows. Both times previously this happened, guess what? The bottom was already in. And if we take a look at this, the risk on, risk off indicator, we are in extreme pessimism. Previous times we've been this low, guess what? The bottoms were already in, and it was just a rally after that. Right now, who's selling? Go figure. It's the millennials. Fun statistic, half the millennials have been selling their investments this year. It's not the boomers, it's not Gen Z or Gen X. They've all seen this before. It's millennials who have gotten into trading stocks, trading cryptocurrency, and selling everything at lows instead of just being patient. So where could this head? Well, big bull bear fight going on in the markets. Follow through on the bullish RSI divergence on a weekly time frame can mean lights out for the bears. So we can see here, lower low, price going down, higher low, RSI. We have a bullish divergence, price goes up. Again, bullish divergence, price goes up. Bullish divergence, price goes up. Bullish divergence, price goes up. Guess what? Same thing happening right now. Bullish divergence. I don't need to fill you in on what's going to happen to the price. You can kind of figure that out for yourself. Right now, Bitcoin is in very critical levels, potential reversal scenario. Today we have a very crucial monthly close. If Bitcoin can manage to remain in this ascending channel, here's the scenario for potential reversal this cycle with Fibonacci extensions and everything. So if it were to repeat previously, we would see it first going up to somewhere between 50 and 60,000 before coming back down and eventually heading up towards the hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not $500,000 or even more by the end of 2024. Right now, this halving move looks pretty much identical to what's happened previously. So this dotted line here on the left, this is the halving. And we have, after the first halving, we have the pump phase, and then we have the dump phase, and then we have the resume phase. So we've seen this with the first, second, and third halving, where right after the halving, pumps, dumps, and then resumes. Pumps, dumps, resumes. Well, look at this. In terms of size and also shape, pretty much the same thing that we've seen previously with pumps, dumps, and right now we are headed towards the resume phase. Now that being said, price doesn't correct overnight. It oftentimes takes time, 1 to 2 years for this resume phase, and we have another halving coming up in May of 2024. So that's just around the corner if you look at things on a long enough time frame. Now a lot of people are saying, but wait, we have one more giant crash coming. As a matter of fact, if you were to take the bar pattern from this top here in 2017 and overlay it with the top here we had back in November, well, within the next month we would have that 50% price crash. But Credible is saying here that drop in 2018 occurred after a nearly year-long period of sideways action before the base broke. And we all remember that. We all thought $6,500 was the bottom because that's how much it cost to mine a Bitcoin, and then boom, 50% price drop. Well, much more similar to our drop in the year-long period that preceded our break at the $30,000 floor. You guys remember, we were in this $30,000 to $65,000, $70,000 area for like a year, just going sideways, similar to what happened here. Well, after that, boom, we had our 50% price drop already. That capitulation has already happened in their opinion. So it could already be over. And look at this. In terms of length, we're like 2/3 of the way there until price starts going back up. So the worst of it may be over already. As a matter of fact, Mustache here says the only indicator you need to buy the bottom of Bitcoin, the rainbow RSI indicator. We can see that down here in the bottom. It worked in 2015, it worked in 2018, and whenever the rainbow RSI turns orange, the bottom of Bitcoin was already in. We can see orange, bottom, orange, bottom, orange, bottom. Bottom's already in. It happened in June. So we would be in this long, slow process until we get closer to the halving and parabolic price moves. Also, Bitcoin right here, historically oversold. The cycle channel oscillator 100-300, we can see this. Historically oversold territory where we are right now, generally before the bull market begins. So that being said, Bitcoin has just done something. The last time it did this, price went from $100 to $70,000, and it just did this again not too long ago. Well, this is the weekly Chaikin money flow length 20, this green line down here. We can see when it touches the negative 0.23 level, look at that. That was right there, the bottom in 2015. And look at how long and high Bitcoin went over the next few years. It went from $100 to $70,000. If we were to have the same thing happen in Bitcoin, price would be in the millions of dollars in the next 5 to 10 years. That could be absolutely massive for Bitcoin. But we kind of need to see what's happening, see if Bitcoin can break through this $20,000 previous all-time high, regain this yellow line, the 200 weekly moving average, before we can really start getting optimistic about where Bitcoin is headed. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, push the like button. It helps out so much. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.